like the Panthers to beat the Rams. Am I crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you
Oh
are.
boy,
I really think
that's
you
fair
are.
enough. That's fair enough.
The
I don't
only reason
know, man.
I,
I don't
I
know.
I know
It's
that.
always this one team, bro. It's always one team. It's Beastquake when Seattle beats New Orleans. You know what I mean? It's always one team that just comes out of nowhere. And you're like, what? You know, it's the Giants beating the Vikings a few years ago and Daniel Jones's Cinderella moment. It's always one game, bro. And the Panthers they're just that bad where it's inconceivable. They're the only double-digit underdog in the playoffs. They're the only team that managed to get it to like I can't give you a statistical reason why. Like Matthew Stafford led the league in passing, but I like 26 to 21. No, 26 to 24. I like them to come out in a late game field goal. Floor is yours.
See, I think that if this is the first time the teams have met, then I think maybe you give the Panthers a little bit of an edge because that. But the Rams are still thinking about losing that game. They lost 31-28. They lost late, and they got embarrassed. Frankly, they got embarrassed. And the fact now that you're getting Devontae Adams coming back healthy, the fact that you have Stafford who knows what to expect from that defense. McVay's seen that defense again. It should be looking a little bit better as well too. And they were going back and forth trading touchdowns. This was a really good well played game
Yeah,
between
yeah,
both
yeah.
teams. I look at it now. I just think it's overtime, and you got the revenge factor with the Rams. Yeah, I think the Rams win. I think the Rams. I know that line's 10, and it's not a betting show. I know that line's 10. I'd hammer the Rams. I think they win by like 2 touchdowns on this team because of what happened. Even though even with the rain, even anything else. Ball control, Puka Nakua, the way the Rams offensive line plays out, Stafford making the right decisions. I think they roll in this one by 2 touchdowns at least.
All right. All good points, Chris. And I'm sorry, brother. I'm 100% sorry. You ever seen that girl that's unattractive and she comes in, she's got like no clothes on, right? And you got 10 dudes in a room, right? And everybody would agree that she's not cute, but there's gonna be one dude that says, you know what? She all right though. This is what happens with that confidence. The fact that she was confident enough to put that on, she will find a sucker. The fact that the Panthers won that game gives them confidence enough to be that ugly girl to get that sucker that is the Rams. I believe if they played any other team, they get mollywopped. But the stars aligned for them to get that sucker, to get that one guy that doesn't think that it's like the Steve Harvey line about the thong. No matter what you look like, when you put a thong on, that man go, "Woo, this is it, man." I'm telling you. This is and let me reel it back in an analytical perspective. The Panthers are going to be confident. They've got enough. They've got enough speed and enough. I don't want to say playmakers, but they've got enough to make some plays. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And listen, Stafford ain't been the poster child for success either in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Stafford ain't been the greatest playoff performer there is either. So, like I said, man, he comes out I want to say the Rams turned the ball over a lot this year too. I know the Seahawks did, and I was going to say that for next week. But you can check that for me. I think the Rams are one of the league leaders in turnovers. So I know they were. I know they were top 15. So they weren't a bad turn. They weren't a team that kind of hung around by the chair, chin like the Seahawks. But they were a team that can turn the ball over. You mentioned them getting Adams back, so there's going to be I don't want to say the pressure, but the goal to get him the ball. Look, dude. I use that analogy and I stand on it. The Panthers are that ugly girl. They're that ugly girl. They're the girl in the thong. But the Rams are the dude that thinks they're attractive. And that game's gonna and they're confident. They're not supposed to be here. They shouldn't be here. They probably won't be here next year. The fact that they made the playoffs, is a big deal. Like you talk about a team making the playoffs and it being a big deal. Them being here alone is good enough. I like the Panthers in that game. So you obviously like the Rams. I like the Panthers 26-23. All right.